Chances are, if you've been in business for even just a year or two, you may have experienced a little bit of a downturn, a slow season. And so today, in this episode of Monday Marketing Minute, I want to talk about why slashing your marketing budget during a hard time is not your best idea. Okay, so every business is going to hit a little bit of a slow season, right? Maybe your business is just seasonal, right? So during certain times of the year, you hit a little bit of a slower time. For a lot of us, that might be around the holidays. For other people, the holidays are peak time of business for them. So that's going to depend on your business. For folks that are really, say in like landscaping, for example, summer is going to be really busy for them, but winter may be a little slower. So this happens. Now, other times we're faced with a slow season of business that we're not expecting. Or maybe it's something completely out of our hands, right? There could be an economic downturn, economic factors that are simply out of our control. Our suppliers may have raised their prices. Our customers are facing higher prices themselves at home, right? The grocery store, and just the general cost of living is going up. They may not have as much money to spend with us. And those are really tough times. I get it. It is really hard when you're seeing the expenses go up and the income is not coming in like it needs to. So I want to encourage you to think a little bit differently about your marketing budget. For a lot of businesses, marketing is one of the first things to go when times get tough. And I want you to reevaluate that decision and just think a little bit differently about your marketing budget. Now, I'm all for assessing our expenses. We should always be looking at how we're spending our money as business owners and going, am I still using this piece of software, or is this annual subscription worth it? Right? We always want to be smart with our money, 100%. And the same goes for our marketing budgets. Are we spending money on marketing that's really getting us an actual return? And that return may be actual customers and leads and sales. It could be just a brand awareness. It may be a consistency in our marketing that we really need to focus on. So sometimes that ROI comes in different ways, but taking a step back and going, okay, is this worth the money? Is this worth the investment that I'm making right now? And you may find a couple of areas that are not showing a really great ROI, and maybe you can reduce those, or maybe you can take that money and put it into things that would actually give you a greater return. So I'm always going to recommend that you make sure you're first and foremost that your messaging is really clear, that people really understand what you do, how the products and services that you sell can help them solve a problem, how you're going to make their life better, right? People need to understand that in really simple and clear terms. So making sure your message is really solid, making sure that your website is working for you. Is your website bringing in leads and sales, right? That is so important, especially when you're facing a little bit of a hard season. The other thing is thinking about things like email marketing, right? How are you staying in touch consistently with your customers, with your prospective clients? So making sure that you have some of those foundational pieces in place, and then you can look at the rest of your marketing and go, okay, does it make sense for us to say spend money on social media advertising or digital ads or SEO? And if you're seeing a real return there, don't turn that off, right? The hard season, the slow season, the economy, right? It's going to come back around. And you want to make sure that even if times have been a little tough, that you've been staying top of mind with your customers and your clients so that when they're ready to spend money again, they're thinking about you. Now, I have one more suggestion for you that's going to allow you to keep up with your marketing at a really great price. I would love for you to take a look at my Fuel for Your Marketing Collective. That is a monthly membership really designed for small businesses and solopreneurs. So you still get some really great marketing training, some accountability and coaching, tools and resources, and opportunities to get really solid marketing advice from me and your peers at a price point that's really affordable. So you can join the Fuel for Your Marketing Collective for just $77 a month. And that's a really great way for you to stay on top of your marketing, but still doing it in a way that's really affordable. So that way you can keep up with things. And then as the economy turns around, as the slow season picks back up, you will still be on top of your marketing and ready to serve your customers and clients really well. So I'd love for you to check out the Fuel for Your Marketing Collective. I'm going to drop the link in the comments and you can take a peek at that. And I would love for you to join me. We're going over some really great stuff month to month and really helping you build out a marketing foundation that's going to serve you well for years to come. All right. I hope I get to see you in the Fuel for Your Marketing Collective.